Hey guy that made Soma a 4. We're on the Europe server right now, and for some reason I'm lagging a lot. So you might even see me lag just as I'm flying around in spectator. A lot of people were complaining about lag, so I don't quite think it's my fault, but it might be my fault. I don't know. Just some quick feedback because no one else is really giving you feedback, and I kind of feel sympathy or empathy or something. Sight lines across first is crazy. Also, you should have more signs. I know you have like A here, but and as special as that A sign should be, you could have like get rid of this blue thing because this doesn't look like it's blue base. Because even though it looks like it's blue base, what? No, this is the forward spawn. Their actual spawn is like way over here. It's really hard to tell the layout because you have like this. This is an A point, and you have this crazy massive complex system over here. But the actual team spawns right over here. So they right clicked. So they just plow through this first room and come through here, and I've never gone in through the rest of these rooms. I don't even know what's up here. Is this a forward spawn? Oh, is this that forward spawn? Oh, okay, I guess. I guess that's good for like flanking A point. Okay, the lighting on this map is poop. It's why do you have an orange sun, but you have like the ugliest concrete texture with like the ugliest bricks, with the ugliest wood, with like the ugliest lighting. Doesn't this not look terrible? Anyway, people were saying it looks terrible, and I agree. At least the indoors looks fine, but the outside, it's like so ugly and disturbing. It's like the worst single-player games I've ever played. I know you're trying to do Swamp, but like Swamp can look good. It just needs like, I don't know. I don't even know what Swamp needs, to be honest. Just pick a different wood at least. Pick like better, brighter shades. If you're gonna do this much mud, do it only in one section, like over here, and then blend it into like grass or something. This really repetitive staircase and stuff, it's really hard to grasp what this building looks like because clearly it looks like it's all symmetrical and balanced, but it's not because this is the route that everyone's coming from. So I think you should show that better, you know, like not have it be totally symmetrical with windows and shit. Just like have the stairs on one side and then break the entire building over here. So instead of being a symmetrical building, it's like this whole side is like destroyed or something. I don't know. Not actually destroyed. I mean just like get rid of it. Like cut the map, cut the whole building right here, and then make the rest of the building that big, but then have this whole thing be something else, or have it be a different building that is connected to this other building for some reason, you know. But having it be so symmetrical, you would assume that the rest of the routes behind it are also that symmetrical. Wow, that's weird. This must be the origin of the map because there's like a broken particle there. You know what I mean. It's confusing. Also, the sight lines through here were incredibly crazy because I was standing here as a sniper, and you can stare all the way through here, like all the way into the bottom here. So people were like coming out of their spawn point, and they were getting hit by me, who was standing like way the heck over here behind A point. So I was abusing that, but you should fix that because that was crazy awesome for me to abuse. There's also like just general kind of you know, you can stand inside of their blue spawn and you can shoot all the way through here, all across here, which is kind of crazy. That's a little bit crazy. I'm sure you saw that in Hammer, but there you go. You can abuse it. A point. Yeah, again, I wish you had more signs at like A point, A point, A point, A point, A point, A point, just like everywhere. Because like you go, where is A point? Where is A point? Where is A point? Where's A point? And you can, I guess it's there, but I don't know. No one is really standing on A point. You might even want to bring forward A point and then like lower it and then move it to this entire section, or like a bigger plot on this section. I guess it's fine that you have it there. Wow, doesn't that look ugly? Come on, man. The brick on like disgusting concrete, does that not look ugly to you? I know it's Swamp, but like, come on, really? It's Team Fortress 2. It's not supposed to be like this realistic. Anyway, look, that was the fight for A point. You push far enough that you kill most of the red guys, and then you just take it. If that's what you want, then sure. But like, I would lower A point and then spread it around bigger, and then make sure that reds can like actually defend it from the room better. You know, so if it was down there, and then you pushed out this section of the building forward and then gave engineers some place to like build in here safely so that they can like actually defend here better, or like you give them the space inside of here somehow, or like yeah, you just like make a crevice for people to go inside of and defend a little bit better, and then you like move the doors more sideways. I don't know, just make it so that defenders can actually defend around the point more. Can you shoot through these windows? I guess you can. Can you shoot through these windows? You can shoot through all the windows? That was kind of confusing. I couldn't really tell. Because, like, you can't shoot through these. I guess that makes it more obvious. You can't shoot through those. The windows look ugly. I've never seen just metal around brick like that. That looks kind of ugly. The style is very just ugly. You should fix up the style. The lighting is just so ugly. It is really hard to tell generally where the spaces contain the points. Like from an overhead perspective, guess where the points are, especially B. Where is B in that big mess of the concrete over there? Where is B? It's like it's not in the textures, it's not in the geometry. Like you can't really easily tell. At least from like A point you can see the outlines of the hazard strip and it could generally be there, but like I feel like you need to better serve the point geometry. Like cut this hole out of the building so it's just that big, or maybe have this be a separate building entirely, and then that way it doesn't look like it's symmetrical, and then you can more easily tell that people are coming through here, because this big hospital looking building looks okay, but it doesn't serve the geometry behind it, so the layout is confusing. And then A point is just ugly. Look how ugly this is. And then B point, it's a mess of textures of the same texture. The whole room of B point, like this whole section over here, everything that I have on like my screen right now should not be the same texture as the rest of the room, because it's so confusing. You should make it all like the tile floor that is red. You know, the red tile. Not this red tile. Be like the actual dark red tile. And color that on all these surfaces down in here. Just so it's really obvious where you go, where's the point? And you see where it's all different colors. You're like, oh, it's probably in this general section. Just, you know, that'll help a little bit. This point attacking B seemed to be really powerful. I mentioned that in the feedback, and you'll probably see it, where it just like, it seems really easy to just shoot into B of last point, and the red guys, they try to make the jump across here. As a regular class, you can't do it. It just seems like it's a little bit overpowered that red team can't attack through here better. And then if they could attack through here better, you need to cut off the connectors more from these back areas. It feels weird that the combat over here is very like over a distance and not through connectors like it would be on any other Team Fortress 2 map, I guess I'd say. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that was a little bit rude of me to say, just like,
yeah, your map sucks, so make it better. Make it like other TF2 maps, because,
you know, that sounds bad to say out loud. Make it like other TF2 maps, but like it doesn't play how you'd expect it to play, especially the layout, because it's confusing. And what's with all this? Like, it feels almost like you made a lot of the geometry randomly instead of plotting where people are going to go through. At least you have like the side route back here and stuff, but the layout is not obvious, as I've mentioned now like 3 times. So I think you just need to make, using cues, lighting cues, texture cues, etc., make the layout more obvious, especially where the capture point is on B, and then make it less ugly, because the concrete out there is superfluously ugly, disgruntlingly ugly. And then put more signs saying where A point is on A. Maybe make A point bigger, and then maybe make the connectors more like sectioned off from B, and then let red team get over here somehow more easily. You know, if it was only like a route that went through here over to here, then that way red team can like push past B, move across here and into here. Maybe that would be better. And then yeah, and then if this wasn't just like a straight shot into A point, you know, if it was like it actually like zigzagged off into it, or like close up this wall or move this doorway over to here, so that way it isn't a straight shot all the way over there. You actually have to like move down and in through here or something. I guess that doesn't really serve A point that well, because that hooks off A point. Maybe even close off this doorway across here entirely and make it so you have to go through here or something. You know what I mean? Just make it so it's not, maybe that is the best optimal route, but I don't know. It feels weird that that route pushes directly across to A point. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. I'm sure you know what I mean. Okay, that's all I'm going to say, though. I probably went over redundancy and shit, but you know what I mean. This is like quick feedback. This is like no one else is giving feedback, so you know what I mean. I hope it helps. Sorry it's so bad, but there you go. It's some feedback.